Welcome back, my dedicated creators. We have reached a very special stage in our journey. You've already built the tray for the front of your bag and it looks incredible. But as we know, a bag is a mirror of itself. Today, we are going to perform the same architectural magic on our second flower, the back panel. Now you might be tempted to rush through this, thinking you've already mastered the technique in part 4. But I want to challenge you to be even more mindful today. The back panel is just as important as the front. It's what rests against your body, providing comfort and stability. More importantly, these two halves must be identical twins. If your front wall has a different tension than your back wall, your bag will twist or lean when we join them. So pick up that second variegated flower, grab your snowy white velvet yarn, and let's create the second half of this beautiful 3D puzzle. We aren't just repeating, we are perfecting. Step 1, the STARTING alignment and BLO technique. Just like before, we are going back to the back loop only BLO technique. This is the secret sauce that creates that crisp, professional ridge around your petals. Take your back flower panel. Look at your front panel for a second. Notice where you started your white yarn. To keep things professional, try to start at the exact same valley on this second flower. This keeps your knots and transitions hidden in the same place. Make your slip knot with the white yarn. Insert your hook into that single back loop. Pull up a loop and chain one, feel that connection. As you prepare for your first single crochet, remember, your goal is to match the vibe of the first panel. If you were feeling tense during the first one, try to replicate that tension now. If you were relaxed, stay relaxed. Symmetry is the highest form of craftsmanship in crochet. Step 2. Sculpting the second vertical wall. Now let's begin the first round. One single crochet into every back loop. The visual check: as you work, stop every 3 or 4 stitches. Hold your front panel up against this new one. Are the white walls rising at the same angle? They should look like mirror images. Handling the curves: velvet yarn can be slippery. When you go over the peaks of the petals, make sure your hook goes deep into the back loop so the weight of the bag doesn't pull the stitch apart later. The deep valleys: once again, when you reach the dips between the petals, give your yarn a firm little tug. This cinching action is what keeps the flower shape looking sharp and iconic rather than just a blurry circle. The sound of the yarn, the repetitive motion, let it become a meditation. You are building the second half of a sanctuary for your belongings. By the time you reach the end of this first round, your second flower will have its own vertical white frame, mirroring the first one perfectly. Step 3. The strength round and precision counting. Round 1 is complete. Now we add the muscle, the second row of white single crochets. For this row, go through both loops. This is where we create the actual thickness of the bag. As you work this row, I want you to do something very important: count your stitches. If your front panel gusset had 64 stitches, this back panel must have exactly 64 stitches. Even one stitch off will cause a pucker when we join them in the next part. It might seem tedious, but counting is the difference between a bag that looks like a luxury item and one that looks like a beginner's project. 1, 2, 3, 64. Look at how the white wall on this back panel is growing. It's plush, it's sturdy, and it's creating that beautiful 3D dish shape. The white yarn acts as a neutral canvas that makes the variegated blues and purples behind it look even more magical. It's the perfect frame for your hard work. Step 4, mirroring the opening. And just like the front, we need to leave an opening at the top. This is the mouth of your bag. Identify the top 2 petals. You must ensure they are the exact same petals you chose for the front. If you pick different petals, your bag will be crooked. Work your stitches up to the opening, then chain one and turn back to finish your second row. Check the gap. Does it match the front panel's opening? Place the two panels together wall to wall. The openings should line up like a perfect set of lips. If they do, you've nailed the symmetry. The feeling of two perfectly matched pieces coming together is one of the most satisfying moments in any crochet project. Step 5, the final inspection and the long assembly tail. We are at the finish line for part 5. You now have two identical flower trays. Run your fingers along the white walls of this back panel. Are they smooth? Are there any loose loops? If everything looks perfect, we are ready to fasten off. The instruction, just like before, do not cut the yarn short. Even though we already have a long tail from the front panel, leave another generous tail on this back panel, about 30 inches. It's better to have too much yarn than to run out halfway through a seam. Pull the yarn through the final loop. Now lay both your panels on the table side by side. Look at the texture, look at the colors. You have officially completed all the individual components of your chunky flower bag. You have the front, the back, and the strap. The conclusion, PREPARNG for the final union. You should be incredibly proud of yourself. Making one flower is fun, but having the discipline to make a second, perfectly symmetrical one is what makes you an artist. You've mastered tension, 3D shaping, and the discipline of counting. Take a long break, rest your hands and your eyes. In our final episode, part 6, the moment of truth arrives. We are going to perform the final seaming. I will show you how to use those long white tails to join these two halves together using an invisible seam that makes the white border look like one solid, chunky piece. We will also attach the strap and add the final decorative touches. Thank you for sticking with me through the details. You are just one step away from holding your finished masterpiece. I'll see you in the grand finale. Happy crocheting!